Welcome. In today's video, we'll look at IELTS Writing Task 1. What I'm going to show you is academic writing for 9 band. What I will show you is a 4-step approach to a 9 band kick-ass answer. So yeah, imagine this. You can be the Bruce Lee of writing IELTS Task 1. Alright, let's get started. So, think about this. If Arnold had to go fight Predator, which he did in the movie, he wouldn't just half-ass it and just go about chasing the Predator because that's just foolish, isn't that so? Why would you go about writing Task 1 without a plan? I mean, I wouldn't understand if you do that. I wouldn't do it. Do not do it. Have a plan. Our master plan? First of all, we will analyze the data. We will look at some emerging trends in the data, see if something is going up, see if something is coming down, what's interesting about the data. After that, plan a report. This is step 2. Before you start writing, spend about 20% of your time planning and analyzing the data. This is essential because if you don't have a plan, you will just end up going somewhere you didn't want to. Third step to our approach is write a report. This is a big part. So you've analyzed the data, you've planned your report out, now it's a matter of writing it out. Finally, once you've written it, check the report. About 90% of candidates don't do that. You need to check your report because if you have any issues there, you can fix them. So don't lose points. So look at this. We have a task on hand. So we have 2 tables here which are showing us bill paying habits and attitudes to unpaid bills by age group. How would you go about solving this? I've just showed you the 4 steps that you need to do, right? Let's take them. So what's the first step that we have to do? Analyze the data. So we have the data here. Let me give you a quick question. Let's test this out. The majority of people under 30 are worried about their unpaid bills. Do you think this is true or false or not given? Have a look at the data. What do you think? Hey, if you said that's true, that's right. You're rocking it. You're just like Stevie Ray Vaughan. You're just rocking it out. Good job. Alright, let's look at the second question here. So, the second question is, more than half of people aged 30 to 45 are worried about their unpaid bills. Do you think that's true, false, or not given? If you got the answer true, that's right, you're rocking it out. Perfect, good job. Let's get to the last question here. Majority of people aged 45 to 60 and over 60 pay their bills on time. So, what do you think? Take a moment, think about it, have a quick look. Hey, if you got this as not given, that's perfect. You're the true rock star here. Now, the last question was a trick question. You do not go about explaining something in task 1 that is not given in the report because that is going to be wrong and you will lose points. So please don't do that. This was a quick exercise to show you how you actually find a story in the data. So, what do you think is the next step? We did cover this in the beginning, and if you think it's the plan, you're absolutely right. It's all part of the plan. Now you might be wondering so what's the plan? What's the big plan here? We are going to look at the main message. There's always a message in the data. We have to find that, extract that. After that, we need to write an overview. Overview is very simple. Write 1 to 2 sentences and it should come in the beginning of the entire report. And it's important that you write it. Finally, though, whatever statements you make in the overview, you have to prove that. So let's have a quick look, how we go about doing this. So with the task at hand, what do you think is the main message? Hint, hint. I've got bills and they're multiplying. Yeah, it's about bills, right? So our main message is about bill paying habits. And it's also about attitudes to unpaid bills, how people feel when they have unpaid bills left. Finally, it's about the correlation to age. So you can go about writing the overview as such. See, there we go. We covered the entire data, right? A quick tip, when you're writing the overview, use your own words and please do not paraphrase what the question is given to you. If you just rewrite what was given to you in the question, in the task, you're just going to lose points. Now you've given the overview, now comes the big part. Now comes the challenging part. You have to prove the overview. This is how I want you to think about it. You're about to go into a battle and you have to prove that, you are the true superhero here. So let's get started with this. So proving the overview. With our task, this is how you can go about doing this. So start by writing about, what most people under age 45 are doing. And then of course, you can also talk about like how most people over 45 do pay their bills on time. And it seems that behavior splits the population into two groups, under 45 and over 45, right? We look at the data and we use the data to back our overview. Simple as that. So you've planned it out, you've got your analysis, you've mapped it all out. What's next? What do you think? That's right. Now it's a big chunk of writing the report. This is the final boss battle, and you know what? You need to beat the villain there. This is how you can go about doing this. Write the overview and then put everything that you've used to support the overview in the next paragraphs. Like this. That's how you go about doing this. Finally, don't forget the last step. So you've killed all the villains and you're the survivor. Now what's next? You have to make sure that no one survives. So you kill the enemy, right? Now you check the report. So what do you need to check for? You need to ensure that you followed the instructions. So whatever the ask is in the question for you, you need to follow that instructions clearly. Second, you write an overview. The overview must be in the beginning and it should be 1 to 2 sentences long in your own words. That is very important. Following that is accuracy. The data that you write in your answer, it must be accurate. So this is very essential. Finally, scan for repetition. Avoid using same words over and over again because that will make you lose points. There you go. That's the magic. Just 4 steps to creating an answer. And there you go. You've won. You've killed the villain. And hey, you know what? If you like the video, don't forget to share and subscribe. Share this video with someone who might need help because, we all need some help every now and then. Perfect. Alright, see you in the next video. Take care.